Yo, Tony D back with some Terminator action. I can't believe I haven't been reviewing these. Declan, Shalvey, hope I'm saying that. He's awesome. Love his storytelling. I love his artwork as well. It's different. It's more, it's not hyper realistic. It's more comic booky, I guess you could say. But I enjoy it. I love his covers. And also David Cousins. Hope I'm saying that right as well. He's done some variant covers. I'll show you a few before we get in. I'm going to review issue 8, but I'll show you what I have so far just to give you a taste. You know how I do, giving y'all the niblets. But yeah, issue 1 came out. Bought this on accident, but I'm glad I have it. Can't really see who the artist is, but it's cool. I'm glad I have it. I love this one. This isn't Cousins, but still the bullets just, you've got him facing that way, bullets that way. If you watch my videos, I love stuff like that, the push-pull. And I went all in on issue 3 with this whole growing up in the 80s with Full Metal Jacket. You know what that is with the peace sign. I thought that was incredible. Shalvey, he knocked it out of the park, and I just went all in. I bought every cover of that. Trying to get away from that, whatever. Okay, here's a Cousins. I totally dig his stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get all his variants for this just because I like it. It's a real sketchy style. I think it lends well. Usually chrome on the Terminators is shiny. This just brings a fresh look to it, and I totally dig it. More of a war-torn. You got the fire. It's a good style. I believe this is a Cousins as well. Totally dig the dark coming out of a helicopter. It's really good. Issue 6 was really fantastic. They're trying to find a way to get the skin. I believe this is the first issue in a Terminator comic where they explore that experimentation. It's pretty grim, but they had to do something to get it right. So it's a good read, I think, the exploration of that. But be warned, it's grim. Issue 7. I don't have it. I missed it somehow. What's good about that? That means I get to go to the local comic shop. I'll see if they have it there. But this issue right here, this is important. What I'm going to tell you is all these issues that I just shown you, they felt like an anthology where each story was self-contained. But this issue right here ties them all together in a way. And I'll show you what I mean, where the Cyberdyne on a screen maybe. And you also have, this is its like thinking. You have that AI interjection here, which is interesting to me, where it's receiving input, and that's not input or output. That's like thinking. That's a real good thing that Declan is. This is a whole project. All these issues that I just shown you are a project, and it's called Family Tree. And you're getting a success rate, really no tactical success. And this is really good writing, what it's thinking about. It's talking about the humans and how they've continued to resist. Here's the tie-in to the other issues. This happened in issue 1, actually. I remember some of the issues. I remember the submarine issue. This looks like the outer space issue, where it's like each Terminator, they were trying to accomplish something. You really didn't know what they were trying to accomplish. That's what was off to me, but that kind of gave it that anthology flavor where it didn't matter what they were trying to do. They were just being stopped in a way. But the first couple of issues, or the very, very first issue, issue 1 was confusing to me because it didn't really make sense. The Terminator just got them and was recovering information. but it's explaining the why now. Now you're getting a why, what's going on. And you're in issue 8 right now? Yeah, and then you get the machine is still talking to itself about how it adapts. The plan may change, but the results are going to be the same, which is they have to eliminate resistance. And they're going through more of the issues that you've seen. And it talks really heavy about the T-800. You have a failure. It's giving you what happened on these missions like a failure. This is in 1880, 1965. This is the outer space issue. That's a good one. I really enjoyed that one. Failure. Success. 1987. Well, there's all these missions, and they're pretty thorough on going over them. We know this was issue, I think, 2 and 3. And you really don't know what's going on with that. But Cyberdyne is crunching the data. I guess that's the word you could use. But you can tell it's highly advanced AI with the way it's talking to itself. And these are all flashbacks to all the previous issues. It's a bunch. The cool color and the warm color. You have all this warm color, and then you start getting to cool down into the corner. It's leading up to something. Operation Family Tree it's pretty easy to figure out. They need to eliminate whatever is trying to eliminate them. So you have this whole time paradox thing going on all the time. And you have successes. It's analyzing the data. And you're getting more flashbacks to the previous issues. It's really pretty good. And then you get a lot of this. A lot of times, I don't like stuff this where it's all writing and there's no artwork, but it actually, I thought it was done very well. It's showing you a breakdown of the system. There's a paradox going on that's breaking things down. And it talks extensively about the T-800 and how it's just not working with that model. And it starts talking about a model 101 designed for infiltration, termination. You have another model being interjected into the story. And the paradox is just creating right here, really in the mind of Cyberdyne. That's what this really is. It's crunching the data. It's trying to figure out, it's doing the analytics. Yeah, error, Operation Family Tree, success rate, satisfactory, conclusion, insufficient strategy, data suggests overall success rate, rise over time. Then there's a counter, data suggests resources depletion to succeed potential missions. If we follow this path, we have to do this, which is you have to send out 65 T-800 models. They've lost 65 T-800 models in the time stream. It's a flawed process. They have an abundance of T-800 models, but it's just not working. They're throwing money at a problem like a corporation does. And the whole time paradox, it's degrading. With the analytics that it's deriving, it's funny how it's an executive decision like a corporation. I wonder if there's compartmentalization within the Cyberdyne system, and this is when it got real good for me. Now we're back to the artwork. Shalvey, he's good. So you have this certain Terminator getting an error, and I love the panel work, how you got the row, focus, ultra focus, and then this page, I think that's important. This shows you the gravity of that error and the warm and cool. I totally dig stuff like that. Design work's important. That particular model is having a serious issue. Production Unit 17 is having technical difficulties. I was trying to access Model 101. We still don't know about that one. This guy right here, Actually, all the T800 models are unresponsive, and it's accessing the logs from 17. It's a character now, the 17, accessing, alert. With this, they call it a logic paradox. It's forcing a cascade of failures. If you're in the programming, you'll understand that, where if one little change is made in a program, it can have a domino effect to other things. And it initiates some fail-safe protocols. And with that going on, it's turned into a Donnybrook, man, of Terminators. They're trying to disconnect 17 from the grid. They're all connected. They're all in communication with each other, which is causing all this chaos. You got fail-safe initiating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love this page. You see the chaos? They're just tearing each other apart. The T800 model, it's just not going to work. I have a feeling this T101, I don't know if that's an existing model in the canon or if that's something new. I'll have to research that. Hey, put it in the comments, smarten me up. You have deactivation going on, sending these guys through time. You get told a failsafe is kicking off, and I think what that means is it's sending some more Terminators somewhere to do what they need to do. You guys know the drill. After all this chaos, you see it there. Great artwork. You have one little panel on this screen that's red. Rerouting power, system shake. It's like a reboot, right? And then you get to the last page. I totally love how they did the wording. If you're going to do wording, do something creative with it. I want to read a comic book. There's more creativity in a comic book, and they brought some creativity here. Project Family Tree. The file is incomplete. There's a recovery failure. It starts a secondary analysis. Great writing, by the way, to have these layers of protocols. There's multiple assault options in T800 unit. It's determining the T800 is deficient and it's taking too many resources and it's depleting energy reserves. It comes to a conclusion that consolidate larger target network into a single operation. It's coming up with another operation. I always thought, and this is awesome right here, searching new target, target acquired, and we got the Sarah Connor thing. We're going to introduce Sarah Connor into this particular book, but I totally love how Shalvey is laying this out. Because I thought it was just strictly an anthology book. And I'll show you more of Cousin's work right here. It's real sketchy. It knocks off that clean chrome look. And you get that with Cat Skaggs. He's doing good variant work. If you want to get a variant, they have the variants that are really cool. But yeah, I thought it was an anthology book. I like to figure it out myself, come to my own conclusions. And it's just more fun that way for me. It just wouldn't have gave me the surprise that I got that, oh, okay, this is all interconnected. It's part of the big Skynet plan. Now Sarah Connor is getting introduced in the mix. You can't have Terminator without Sarah Connor. I guess you can. That's old school flavor. I'm glad I reviewed these because I'm missing issue 7. Gives me a chance to go to the local comic shop. Get on your Terminator. Give it some love.